Welcome back. It's me, Lou. Alright, to warn you in advance, this is probably going to be... my videos are very unprofessional as they are. I'm not a big stickler on editing and I don't know, but... So this is a handheld camera. So this might be very jarring, so I'm going to try to hold the camera as smooth as possible. So I got something in the mail today and I kind of want to unbox it, but it's too big to put under my document cam. And I'm not sure how well my phone's would shoot this in the lighting conditions that I have. So I just pulled out one of my old camcorders and we're going to shoot this old school style. So I got this. Alright, so I got Castle, Grayskull, the Masters of the Universe Origins version in the mail today, and I'm real excited to open it. This is not going to be like a full unboxing and review. As soon as I took it out of the box, the shipping container, as soon as I took it out of the shipping container, I just heard a lot of stuff just rattling around loosely in the box, so I'm not even sure if this is even complete or not. So my thing is, I thought I'd just open it up and get this on video, and we can take a peek on what's on the inside, and hopefully I didn't get duped and everything's accounted for. And maybe down the road, I don't know, maybe in a day or two, I'll just actually do like a full video, maybe putting it together or just actually reviewing it. But yeah, for now, this is just me. I just want to open it up, check out inside, and just see if everything's there. And if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in one of the toy rooms in my house. I can give you a really quick look. So this used to be my father's den. It's kind of converted into my workout room slash... At first it was a workout room, but then it gradually became the room for toys, or at least one of the room for toys. So, lots of stuff here. If anyone's from out of town, this is the room they stay in. I call this the Timothy Suite because our friend Tim, whenever he's in town, he always stays here. And he gets to fiddle around with my Transformers. Yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff to look at. It's kind of like one of those things that it's probably like too much stimulus. I'll probably talk about this in another video one day, but yeah, so this is where I'm unboxing Grayskull. It's my workout room and my toy room, and actually I have old school Grayskull down there. Alright, so yeah, and I've been collecting DC McFarlane figs. I just ran out of room on the wall, so they're going on the door. And here we are. Castle Grayskull, Masters of the Universe is the origin one. Now, I never had the original one as a child. I got one maybe 8 years ago used, and it was a beater Castle Grayskull. And at the time, I thought I was going to eventually restore it and piece it back together. Because I was kind of like influenced by some of my friends, because some of my friends were like hardcore Masters of the Universe collectors, and I kind of felt like I had to keep up with the Joneses. And I had a very small collection of Master stuff. A handful of the OG figs and a good collection of the 2000X figs during the early 2000s. But I always wanted a Grayskull, so I hunted down an old Grayskull, and he was missing everything, and I was just going to gradually piece it back together and repaint it and touch it up and stuff, but I never got around to it, and I eventually sold it. And with the origin stuff, I got excited because it gave me another chance to buy Grayskull. But during quarantine, or this might have been prior to quarantine, I think it's prior to quarantine, I bought this Grayskull and I pieced it together, and I'll do a video on that one too because I kind of did some little bit cool things trying to fix it up. So one of these days I'll do a review on that and probably compare it with this one. So let's take a look at what I got in the mail. So yeah, here's Grayskull. The box is beautiful. I don't want to destroy it, which is... I don't think I have room for a box, but I figure if I just take everything out, I could probably fold it up or something. But the artwork's really cool. You know, they're not shy about letting collectors know that this comes with a special edition of the Sorceress. It's awesome, the artwork. Here's Sorceress. You have Zodak, a couple of sky sleds. I can't make out who's on them. Yeah, so I apologize. It's like I said, if you have motion sickness, this is not the video for you to be watching. So I'll try to hold the camera as smoothly as possible. Yeah, the artwork on this is just beautiful. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. So I got this in the mail, and as soon as I took it out of the shipping container, I just heard this. It just sounds like everything's kind of like rattling around. And I'm like, oh, God, I hope everything's in there. And the shipping container was partially open, and I don't know, I'm just being paranoid. So here's the top of the box. Yeah, so I know this is a very unprofessional video, but I kind of want to give you the first-hand of experience of what it's like for me anyways as I'm opening this. Here's the side. I really love the painted artwork. It's such a cool throwback to, like, you know, the 80s. With all the kind of fantasy artwork that was done back then. A lot of the painted stuff. You know, it kind of reminds me of the artwork of, like, Frank Frazetta, and then later in the 90s of, like, Boris. And then, you know, everyone's seen this already. This is the back. It's a nice, gives you an idea of what the castle's like, and it shows you all the different figs and accessories and vehicles. So if you weren't sold on buying this, you know, you one look at the back, you're like, okay, I gotta have this. Alright, so moment of truth, let's open this up and let's hope everything's in there. I've seen some sellers on eBay selling the castle without Sorceress. You know, they just want the Sorceress figure, but they don't want the castle. So, I remember when I read my description when I bought this, they said it was new, so. I don't know, unless there was some fine small print that I might have missed. Alright, so I opened up the right side of the box, and so far the castle looks in there. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Let me put this down for a second. Okay, so this is how the castle is stored in the box. It's actually opened. So we have the floor pieces. Here's there's some cardboard inserts where the accessories and some of the other things are. They're in a baggie. And here's the Sorceress. She's in a separate baggie with instructions. Alright, I could breathe a sigh of relief. It looks like everything's here, I think. This is kind of weird though, because there's not a whole lot of protection with the box, to be honest. You know, there's nothing to stop either side of the castle of getting crushed, because there's no padding between the walls of the castle and the cardboard. So if something gouged the outside of the cardboard, it's going to hit the castle immediately. So let's move everything aside a little. Alright, so I'm very impressed right now. First impressions. I'm excited. I was really leery on getting this at first because I had the OG one, and every time I saw photos of this, I kept on thinking to myself, this looks a little bit smaller But then I caught some of Pixel Dan's review of the castle, and then when I saw it was, you know, pretty much the same size, I was kind of sold on it. Just because I wanted to see what the castle was like with modern engineering. Like, it's not a one-for-one exact replica of the old castle. You know, it's actually a new mold and everything. So I was like, I kind of need this. It's like I said, I got this on eBay. I probably paid a little bit more for it than I should. I'll leave it at that. But the price I paid for it was a lot less than the past few months. But I've been like hitting every Walmart in my area for like 2 weeks, almost every morning, and I can't find this. And I mean, I could have waited. I didn't realize it until after I purchased this that Big Bad Toy Store had them up for pre-order. But I think theirs don't ship until August, and right now it's May, and I'm like, I can't wait that long. I don't want to waste my whole summer waiting for Castle Grayskull. So yeah, like I said, this isn't going to be a review. It's just me unboxing it and my first impressions of it. I'll probably do a review later, or maybe even an assembly video. Let me move this aside. Let me put next to the OG one real quick. And there's Snake Mountain. Yeah, so here are the two castles. I'm pretty excited to take a look at this. So I'm going to pull everything aside and figure out what accessories what. And if it's possible for me to do it cleanly and not make it too jarring, I might do an assembly video. If not, I'll just go straight to a review video. So yeah, I apologize for this being a really crappy video. I say it all the time. My videos aren't very professional. I'm very lazy when it comes to this stuff. I just want to put out content that for me I could watch. You know, but that's, you know, 95% of people that are gonna see this probably can't watch this because you're gonna get motion sickness and vomit everywhere because I can't hold the camera steady. And knowing my luck, I'm probably not even recording right now, which is the worst thing. But we'll see. Alright, so my name's Lou. Thanks for checking out this brief, quick unboxing, and I'll see where I'm at in a little bit, and if I could do a video where I assemble it, I'll do that. If not, we'll just go straight to a review video. So, forgive me if this video has been crap, but I hope you took something away from it, and I'll see you soon. Alright, talk to you later.